hello there ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean that, I mean gentlemen. I think my demographic is like 1% female viewers. Bit of a meat fest this channel, but who cares. We're out today doing a bit of lure fishing. I'm out with probably one of my favourite baits at the minute. I'm probably a little bit biased because I made it myself, but it's my little handmade, I say little, it's my handmade tailbait, which is an imitation of another lure that's out there in the market at the minute. I'll not say the name of it because mine's better than it anyway. Anyway, it's a tailbait, like I say, it's a spro flapper tail with a wooden head, then a sort of buck tail all over the head of the bait, and it works absolutely fantastically. I've got a little magnet in the back end of the bait, I think it's an Abu Garcia magnet, that it just screws into the bait and hangs on my little stinger there. So, I'm out on the river today, hoping to get a few bites. It's been really hard recently, I'm not going to lie. I think at one point during this cold weather I've had about 3 sessions in a row where I only caught one fish. It was pretty appalling, but the weather's warmed up a bit, hoping the fish are going to be biting. Oh yeah, I'm bald. Some of you guys might have noticed actually. I have been for a few months, I just always wear a hat. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to roll up this footage now, cracking out this lure on the heavy setup, 150 gram rod, my Revo Pike combo, nice shiny purple, lovely little combo, and we'll see if we can catch any fish. So fingers crossed, let's get out there. The water's a little bit of flood at the minute, it's like really coloured. It's that time of year when we've had a little bit of rain these last few days or so, or few weeks, and it's just topped up the river. It's probably a couple of feet higher than it normally is. Got a bit of colour running through it. Gonna be hitting those slack waters, see if we can find any fish. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. There we are. Oh, little jack came out of nowhere then. I was looking up into the distance, but I haven't paid attention to what I was doing. Definitely not letting it perfectly hooked on the back hook on there. There. Little little jack pike, probably about £2. Just hooked nicely in the front of the mouth on the back hook. Slipping back. There he goes. See you later, big guy. We got him. Yes. On that handmade bait. He came back. Like it was after the tailbait action. These nets are easy to set up, by the way, but for some reason I always make them look like a right task. Well, there you go. We got him in the net. Yeah, the hooks are just caught in the net, so I'll be careful with him. Don't want to lift him too high when he's tangled up. Jacks do it to me, no word of a lie, every time. Every time when I net him. That's why 9 times out of 10 I don't take a net. But I get blasted so much on social media for not using one that I'm trying to use one every time now. I must end up with tangled up jacks. Oh, well, he unhooked himself. He's done himself a little bit of damage there, look. See, this is why I don't use nets. I've been blasted recently. Well, the entire time I've had my channel, really. For hardly ever using a net when I go pike fishing. And this is why. Anyway, it's a nice fish. He hasn't sustained loads of damage, but he sustained a bit there on the front of his lip, where he's torn from rolling around in the net and getting the hooks caught. Either way, it's a nice little jack pike. Some marks in his belly from an old wound. Maybe another pike's attacked him at some point. But yeah, lovely little jack. He's in good condition. Like I say, that's the reason why I don't like using nets when I go pike fishing, if I can avoid it. For you haters out there, haters of me not using a net all the time. Little jack pike, we'll get him back. Right, I've let this fish rest in the edge. Since I caught him, I've just had a few more casts while he's been sat down there. It's because he had a little bit of a wound, so I've let him rest for a little bit before I get some of this spray on him. Yep, there we go. Sorry, I've just got him on the grass. Some people ask what this spray is. It's just a cheap NGT first aid spray. It's like a antibacterial. It forms like a bit of a barrier over the wound to help stop infections. I'm spraying around its mouth. You can see it looks like it's got some tiny little old wounds, maybe, I don't know, from previous capture. That wound right on the front of its mouth there, the tear, that was the one which mine did. I could see it was only just barely hooked, and when it was spinning around in the net, it's tore just there. So there's a bit of spray on its wound there. Like I say, he's had a rest. We'll drop him straight back in now. He should bolt off like an absolute rocket, like most jacks do. Oh, go on, that big guy. There he goes. Another area, oh, tripped over a branch. Another area where the tree has collapsed and created an almighty slag. The last area that was like this produced absolutely nothing. So I've not got my hopes up. This one takes up even more of the river by the looks of it. It's a narrower part of the river. Casting from high up the bank, I don't want to spook anything off that might be down there. Not so much as a fallout. It really does surprise me. Swimmers like this is what you expect to just find fish instantly in. I was thinking maybe it's not quite deep enough because it is slag, but it's really shallow. Maybe that's what's putting the fish off from coming and setting in these areas. Now the weather's cooling down. I'm sure if it was summertime, honestly, you'd get like 2-3 jacks here, easy at least. Winter time, I just think they want in them deep holes, don't they? Don't even think it matters if it's completely slack, just the deep holes where the bait fish are going to be hiding. There we go. It's a big pike. Oh god, that's a big pike. Okay, I've got my hopes up a bit too much then. It's not monstrous, but it's a nice fish. Okay, there is a fish in this slag then. Get me in there. Absolutely crushed it. On this river, I class a nice fish as anything above £6. Already just barely hooked one hook in the fish. Oh, we got him. We got him. The hook's actually caught up in the net. He's got one hook in him. I'm going to try and unhook him while he's down in the water down there. So I can just see the hook on the side of his mouth. I'm sorry you won't be able to see me unhook him, but it should be quite a quick unhooking. Unhooked him and just kept him in the net. That hook there was just on the front of its lip. So I just grabbed the hold with the pliers, twisted it, popped the hook out, and he's down there in the water because it's a very deep net. My hooks are just caught up here. Let's get this unhooked. There we are. Beautiful pike. Probably just going into double figures. Oh, he's got a leech on his face, I'll knock that off. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful pike. Look at the size of the head on that. Like I say, probably fish close to doubles. I'm going to say probably about £9, something like that. Still an awesome, awesome fish on my homemade bait. Really, really fat. Right, let's get him back. Nice, right at my feet. That was sick. That was the last cast I was making this spot as well. That is awesome. He crushed it as well. Let's chin this one. I'm not going to bother netting it. He's just going to... Yeah, because this fish is up to the outside of the mouth. Well, no, it's not. It's just on the inside, but just with one treble hook. See there? I don't want to get tangled up because both my other pike tangled me up in my net. Very sharp hooks. There we are. Only a jack pike, similar to my first one I had. Beautiful condition. Probably a few pound, maybe about £3. Nasty little guys. Lots of leeches on them this time of year because they sat on the bottom not moving much. Just brush them off. There we go. Awesome, let's get going home. Well, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. As always, I enjoyed getting out here, doing a bit of fishing, catching a few fish. I had a really nice pike. It's probably close to double figures. It might have just been into double figures, but I don't want to say because I ain't got my scales on me. So like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you already hit it already, hit it twice. And I'll catch you guys later. Christmas is coming up, so Merry Christmas. Hopefully this isn't my last video before Christmas. Fingers crossed I can get some more footage. It is difficult at the minute with the weather changing so much. So I'll catch you guys later.